You mentioned COVID. How has that impacted the work that you've been doing? Has there been any one thing that might have stood out that's been delayed or impacted, or have you been able to work through it remotely and
Yeah.
meet targets?
So from a strategy perspective, it's not affected our group at all. We're off and running, doing what we need to do. From a company perspective, we're more laser focused on, instead of 10 projects, big projects to do for the year, we're down to 4, and it's making sure we get those 4 projects really concentrated on and worked on, because really at the end of the day, the game has changed out there, and what is needed and what we need to focus on. So it's made us a better company technically, right? What we've done this year because of this, we may not have gotten to 2 or 3 years because the need wasn't there, because stores, our stores were open, right? Well, now stores are closed. We have to find different alternatives, technically, to go and give customers what they need. So I think it's gonna, right now it's obviously no one's doing their best out there, but it's gonna help us in the future. We'll be that much more ahead of ourselves. Yep.
So Bryan, how has the COVID-19 pandemic impacted progress on any of your projects, and have any of your priorities changed?
Yeah, so we've had a number of priorities change. We've launched a lot of different product offerings, a lot of different refinancing options, and we're actually, as a company, working a lot better together, because communication is so much better from a remote perspective, where we are, as a company, working ahead of each other to make sure that we have these offerings out there, because we know the company needs to make changes, and we're shifting priorities, right? So from a data perspective, we've enabled different reporting needs for different business priorities. So the day of the launching of a new product, that they have that reporting availability that day. So we're all laser focused on the different changes that are coming our way. We're actually become a much better company, a more cohesive company because of it.
That's great. And I imagine all the work, especially your group has done, has really been instrumental for the organization to be able to meet the customer needs during this.
Yeah, I mean, really. Yeah, without data and understanding where they're at on a launch of a product or an initiative, they don't know, they can't measure it, right? So my company my department is a very important piece of the pie there.
Very good. Well, that's all the questions that I have. Thank you so much for your time. It's been very enlightening, and I've learned a lot of great things, and I'm sure that our viewers will agree with that.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
That's fantastic. And I just want to thank everybody for joining the CommSpark CDO Magazine and Lungaro Tech Talks, and look forward to talking and seeing everybody later. Have a good day.